Kahala Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Kah Chadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and sanitation to Akim doing his work in truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth. All right, we're gonna do this lesson, okay, based on this news alert that I just saw. All right, on RT, you know, and just pretty much showing that Esau is a damn thief and a robber, man. Okay, and a false accuser. Okay. All right, this article say U.S. seizes oil tanker off of Venezuelan coast. All right, it say Attorney General Pam Bondi said the vessel was transporting oil to Iran. Okay, and what the hell, you know? So, so y'all seized the oil tanker, all right? Because Asher, all right, was exchanging, all right, oil, all right, to Iran, man. Okay, well, what the hell is the justification for that bullshit? You know, you know what the hell is the justification? All right, of robbing a nation, all right, of a natural resource, okay, because they doing business, all right, with another nation, all right, who you consider a enemy nation, you know, and of course Esau is gonna put all his claws, you know, into a Israelite nation, you know, because he not gonna get away. He wouldn't get away with that, you know, doing that to China, you know, or Russia, you know. But seeing as this is Northern Kingdom, I mean, it's easy pickings for Esau. You know, who the hell is gonna jump in the corner? All right, for Jake, man, nobody. All right, they might say their little things and say this and that, but at the end of the day, nobody's really coming to their rescue, you know, unless they're able to profit, you know. Their protection will come just like the goddamn mob, you know, just like the mafia, man. You know, when Russia and China, you know, say they'll help Venezuela, you know, it's based on Venezuela paying them pretty much, you know, helping them out. All right. It ain't because they doing it, you know, because of international law. All right. And how would you say it? Out of the kindness of their damn heart. All right. They'll take advantage of Asher just like America do. All right. And that's why we need the kingdom of heaven, man. That's why we need to get out of this captivity. Okay. So we can be in rulership and power, you know, and dictate, you know, and as the scriptures say, you know, have these heathen nations, man, as vessels, man, you know, and we have that rod of iron. All right. We gonna break their ass up. All right. And break them to pieces. Okay. It said the U.S. has seized an oil tanker allegedly transporting oil from Venezuela to Iran, Attorney General Pam Bondi announced. The action took place amid a buildup of U.S. military activity in the region and strikes against what Washington described as cartel boats. It say today the Federal Bureau of Investigations, all right, which is the FBI, all right. Today the Federal Bureau of Investigations, Homeland Security Investigations. God damn, what the hell taking everybody so goddamn long? Babylon, man. Get the hell out the way. You know, the Federal Bureau of Investigations, Homeland Security Investigations, and the United States Coast Guard. Look at all this shit, man. All this waste that Babylon engages in, man. And you wonder why you in head over your heels in fucking debt. You know? If you want an easy fucking job, man, get into the government. You know, get into law enforcement. You ain't gonna be doing shit. All right? A bunch of damn standing around. All right? But but hey, you can't be in I mean, there's some brothers that's might be in law enforcement, but that's a hard thing to do, man. While you in the truth, I know I couldn't do it personally. You know, you'll be getting Jake on trumped up ass bullshit ass charges. You got to look away while the Centurion beating the hell out of a Jake. Say with support from the Department of War, executed a seizure warrant for a crude oil tanker used to transport sanctioned sanctioned oil from Venezuela and Iran. Right. So just because you put a fucking sanction on it, all right, now it's considered illegal. According to you, according to Satan, you know, ain't that a bitch? All right. Let's see what some of the comments say. Oh shit, I forgot I got the damn data off. So like for Elam scamming ass called me and interrupt the lesson, man. That shit is so damn annoying, man. Apple got to do something about that shit. I honestly don't know what's happening to America. This cowboy diplomacy that Trump uses is really making America look like the biggest fools on the planet. Trump thinks he rules the world and can do anything he wants. It seems he seems to be lashing out like he's on his last legs of a dying empire. There you go. That's exactly what's going on, man. This is the last leg of a dying empire, man. Babylon is dying. This motherfucker cut me off just to. These Babylonians are crazy, man. But this is the end of a dying. It's a dying empire, So of course he gonna lash out, you know. Of course they're gonna get into pirating, you know, because if this was any other nation, any heathen nation, all right, they would say, oh, they some pirates, they stealing, But since it's the hammer of the earth, okay, oh, and then, hey, Esau can do whatever the hell he want, He's the policeman of the planet Earth. We can't come against that, all right. He's the RoboCop of this thing, the judge, jury, and executioner. And that ain't no joke, because you see what he's doing with these boats. Some of these boats ain't even close to being a damn drug boat. It's a merchant boat. It's a damn fishing boat. All right, and Esau is blowing them to smithereens. You know, an act of war, total disregard for international law. Bondi said that the vessel has been sanctioned due to his involvement in an illicit oil shipping network supporting foreign terrorist organizations. And then they say the U.S. is a T organization. You know what I'm saying? And people see through this bullshit, man. In international waters, isn't that considered piracy? Exactly. So, the big thing right now is Donald T. Talking shit about the Somalis and calling their country a shithole and all that shit. And we know that Somalis engage in that piracy. When they take over ships and steal the stuff that's in the ships. All right, which it's a deeper story to that. All right, because they're being raped and robbed. So that piracy is a how do you say it, man? That's a cause and effect of the doing of Esau, man. But here it is when Esau do it. Hey, man. Hey, we gotta regulate. We can't let Venezuela sell oil. How dare we? Allow them to make money off of their resource. All right, because Esau. All right, hey, as the scriptures say, Esau was given the fatness of the earth. All right, oil and natural resources is a part of that. Is a part of Esau having that fatness of the earth. Okay, so all the riches of the earth, the plush land, all right, the resources, Esau is in ownership of it, and he feels entitled to it. This nigga literally feels entitled to who he considers third world nations' resources. You know, and that's why the Book of Job say that the elite are gonna vomit it up, man. They're gonna vomit up the riches because they got it all. All right, they got it all, man. The scriptures say they don't even have a want for anything, but they still, all right, want to continue gaining more and more. Okay, they have more than heart can wish, and still want more. All right, and all you're doing is collecting all of that. All right, for the men of the Lord, man, for the elect and for Israel. Okay, that's all you fucking doing. All right, so you can keep on collecting, all you fucking want to. All right, and you're gonna dig up even more. All right, you're gonna cut down the finest trees. All right, for the elect. All right, to build our cabins and build our castles. Okay, and build our bridges. All right, because we don't want the American blueprint. All right, of bridge building. All right, we don't want that shit. Okay, we're going back to the ancient way of masonry. All right, and carpentry, man. All right, you can keep all your fucking your junk. All right, which you consider modern marvels and all this bullshit. Okay, and as the Book of Job say, man, you're gonna vomit it up. All right, you ain't gonna get to keep none of the shit you done stole, rape, robbed, and murder, man. None of it. All right, it's gonna be a great repo. All right, here Esau in the middle of the goddamn street, looking bummy as hell, man. That's the state of America, man. That's the state of Babylon. Let me get this scripture. John chapter 8 and verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth. And I just wanted to get that part, man. He was a murderer from the beginning. All right, what is this talking about? This is talking about the devil. All right, the so-called white man. All right, when he was Cain. All right, and he murdered his brother Israel. All right, which represented Jacob and Esau. Okay, he carry on with the same actions. All right, to this day. All right, and you Jakes, you still can't fucking see it, man. Especially you Northern Kingdom, y'all ass is so goddamn simple, man. All right, and the scriptures say that you simple. You a silly dove, man. You know, Northern Kingdom silly as hell, man. And now the Most High I'm talking about having Esau having full wrath on you, Northern Kingdom, to whip your ass out of that crouch lion state, man. Okay, because Judah been getting their head rocked. All right, Judah is pretty much resistant, but Northern Kingdom, man, long as Northern Kingdom got a fucking job and they can go to the goddamn doctor, all right, they don't give a shit, man. All right, they don't give a damn. As long as they get they fucking they can go to the goddamn Michoacana and get some fucking fajita meat, all right, and some Modelo's. Northern Kingdom don't give a goddamn, man, and want to continue in this place. But the Most High is showing you, nah, this ain't the place to be comfortable, you know, and you shouldn't trust this damn devil, all right. And to say he was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it, man. So you can't trust Esau. All right, you can't trust his ass. The saying you can't trust him as far as you can throw him. Okay, this devil is not to be trusted. Gad trusted in the devil. All right, and what happened? Slaughter, genocide. Okay, but that's all I had. I pray this lesson is edifying. Esau the devil. All right, and Shalom.